That's right, Matt Charlie. That's right.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
There's always just that active when that defenders, I think, it's like. There's always just that active when that defenders, I think, it's like.
Serious technical difficulties. 1 sec, people. We've got to do this properly. And with that, we're live. People, deluded. I'm back again. It's FA Cup action. It's the quarterfinals of the competition. It's Manchester City against Newcastle United. Both teams are now at the business end of the campaign. Now, if I remember correctly, Newcastle actually got to a cup final last season and lost to Manchester United. I'm sure Eddie Howe would like to win a trophy to mark kind of this new journey that Newcastle United are in. You know, they were in the Champions League this year. Unfortunately for them, they didn't get past the group stages. Apologies, people. It's raining and I had to go outside and it caught me cold. But yeah, where Manchester City are concerned, you know, Manchester City at one point in my 28 years, hearing them winning the league or the Champions League or the FA Cup, that was unheard of, much less a treble. What would be even more unheard of is a back-to-back treble of sorts. And I'm sure Manchester City's players and definitely their coach, Pep Guardiola, wants to show that there's no complacency. I hope it's a good game of football because the last 2 times these teams actually played each other, if I remember correctly, in the Premier League, it was fairly entertaining, man. What's this? He didn't insult anybody's family. The Porto manager said it whenever he lost. He said it about Tuchel and Pep. Yeah, for that manager, man. But anyways, City for the win, more games to play for them. I hear that, Ryan. But as an Arsenal fan, this is our trophy. Give or take, between us and Manchester United, we've won it the most times. Pep Guardiola's come to the Premier League. And if you're not a Manchester City fan, to be fair, if you're a football purist, one love to Pep in it. But unless you're a Manchester City fan, he's come and turned this league into a farmers league, you know. And obviously, you know, you've seen Liverpool win a Premier League title against Manchester City. But it's no disrespect to Jurgen Klopp because he's a Prem legend. He's a heavyweight champion in a footballing sense in his own right. But the rhetoric around Pep and Klopp and Liverpool against City is nothing like Manchester United versus Arsenal, where, to be fair, Man United more often than not won the Premier League, but it's nothing like that. It's not as close. You know, there was a point in Arsene Wenger's tenure with Man United when Ferguson was there that our head-to-head was actually better and things like that. That being said, I do think both managers or both clubs have pushed each other. I do think City would have achieved what they've achieved regardless, but you could argue without Jurgen Klopp's men in the back of their rear and last season actually Arsenal and maybe even Arsenal-Liverpool this year, they would have still done what they're doing. But when you've got these people around you, surely it pushes you a lot more. Are you on Twitch? Yeah, I am. Deluded Gooner. Again, big up the Twitch gang, man. Where's my manners? Big up yourself to John. And I hear it with City more games. But as I was saying, they need to go out, man. They need to go out. We're a minute away from kickoff, literally, folks. If you're on YouTube, please smash the like button. And appreciative to all of you lot who on a regular basis support the content. And I'm pretty sure some of you must have seen at least, I think there's either been 2-3 videos that have come out from myself today as well. So if you have watched that, one love. Phil Foden's having a great season. 18 goals. Well, in fact, let me rewind that. I can't lie. It's actually gone. I was reading it out for you. It's actually gone, people. What is that statistic it said with Phil Foden? Very quickly. 18 goals and 10 assists in all comps. Phil Foden's having the season of his life from a footballing sense. If I had to bet money, I would obviously say a Manchester City victory. Apparently, Lascelles actually made his debut for Newcastle in a 6-1 L in this very fixture. I would say Manchester City 2. Nah, you know what? Manchester City 3, Newcastle 1. But again, if there was ever a competition that reflects upsets, it's the FA Cup. Now, I didn't watch the game, but, you know, Wolves have gone out to Coventry City. So it's an interesting game. And we've got an interesting referee as well, Simon Hooper. He loves to make this about himself. Ramadan Mubarak to yourself and everyone else as well, man. Do you think we can get Mbappe? Nope. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. But there's even saying a handful of clubs that could sign Kylian Mbappe is probably false. There's probably, in my opinion, two real options for him at the moment, and that's probably to stay at Paris Saint-Germain or to go to Real Madrid. Of course, Manchester City, I don't know if they'll go for him, but who wouldn't? And I guess the Arsenals, the Liverpools, the Man Uniteds, in theory, they could break and shatter their wage structure and put a package together to sign Mbappe. But whether he believes all of these clubs are the best sporting project is another thing. And we've had kickoff people. Again, it should be a decent game. I think I just said Manchester City 3, Newcastle United 1. I might change that to 3-2, people. In fact, let me calm down. Guardiola's pull it out of proceedings. And it'll be interesting to see Newcastle's wingers up against him. I mean, I think with every player that joins Manchester City, like every team, you have to give their new signings grace, especially when you're going to play for Pep Guardiola. And, you're not just going to play your conventional role. He's going to make you do a lot of things. But under the microscope, Jeremy Doku, who's bombing down this left-hand side, Guardiola, Matthias Nunes, and Kovacic, none of them have really made that much noise at Manchester City, really and truly. And you'd imagine this is a game for Jeremy Doku to try and impress. In fact, this left-hand side's a new-look Man City side based on this season. Guardiola's found the man in question, Doku. They tried to compare him to Saka. It's far too early for that. Rodri has found Bernardo Silva, who I said it once and I'll say it again, easily the most underappreciated. Now, that's cap about the most, but he's one of the most underappreciated players I feel in the Premier League and has been for a number of years. Everyone knows he's a fantastic technical player and all of that stuff, but I don't think he gets the hype he deserves. Even Rodri gets more hype than him. And obviously, Rodri is a great player and is a linchpin. And you've seen what Rodri, not in that City side, does for them. And he's a legend, really, at Manchester City. But Bernardo Silva don't get the credit. He's not a Bernardo Silva. Like, guys like Bernardo Silva is why you pay money beyond the obvious to go to the stadium. I mean, it's a long day for Newcastle's defenders. I don't think Jamal Lascelles is going to get too many opportunities to foul and get tight to Jeremy Doku like that. On this occasion, he's earned a free kick, Doku, for Manchester City. Lascelles probably has about 1 more, 2 more, and then you're going in the books. And being booked early doors against a team like this could be problematic. Kyle Walker, who football could provide a distraction based on his off-field stuff recently. He's found Bernardo Silva. Pardon me, it's back here with Kyle Walker. It's put across. It's sent the same way it came from Newcastle. Early Manchester City presser. DG, has Howe done enough to stay at Newcastle next season? Probably. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Obviously, they've gone out the champs. They're not probably going to qualify for the champs. There's been injuries and teething problems. But to a degree, they overachieved last season. Yes, the owners come in. We know what Newcastle are going to be in a few years. We know what they're moving into. But they did overachieve to a degree. They capitalized on all the other teams messing about. And they're doing this thing. I don't think he should get sacked, if I'm completely honest. But I could understand if there was a, respectfully to Eddie Howe, if that's a good ball, really, from Sarr, actually. Joe Willock's tried to play a pass with the outside of his boot and it's been cut out. If there was a household name manager, like, not necessarily the Jose Mourinho of today, but if there was that Pep Guardiola, that Jose Mourinho, that even guys like De Zerbi or someone on what Arteta or Xabi Alonso's on, and respectfully to Howe, because he's a good technician and a great manager, if they said, you know what, we want to bring you into the fold, fair enough. I do think, to be honest with you, I did think they would have got rid of Eddie Howe a long time ago, not because he did anything wrong. It's just you could see what Newcastle potentially could develop. Manchester City playing out from the back here, people. Newcastle attempting to press high. But again, Newcastle have to realize these City players they deal with this week in, week out. Akanji's found Haaland. Haaland, I thought he was fouled by Kevin Botman, and he has. I mean, within the first 3 minutes, Botman's conceded a foul there. Lascelles on a couple of occasions. City players are getting in behind. Newcastle are looking to go tight, but it does come with a cost. That is one way to stop Haaland. If you want to know how to stop Haaland, just ask William Saliba. If Eddie does not get Champions League next season, then he should go. Ben, I hear that, but then who comes in? And I'm not saying this to defend Eddie Howe, but who comes in? Like, who do they get? Because if they get a big name manager, fair enough. Bearing in mind, Newcastle can spend money, but they really can't and have to tread carefully due to FFP. Who are they going to get? I think Eddie Howe's got a season. Obviously, results in football dictate everything, but I think he's got a couple more seasons. When Newcastle get a bit more stability, bring in these great players 1v1, then I think they'll look to get rid. But Newcastle might even have to tear up their squad. Apparently, Bruno Guimaraes has been linked with Manchester City, ironically. Man City's playing out from the back. Very risky here. Thought they were going to give away a corner. Kyle Walker and Diaz have done quite well. It was shaky from Akanji. And see, this is what Arsenal need to go and get, man. We need to go and find a Moreno sort. Not saying he's the greatest, but like you can see he mimics what Edison looks to do. Josh Murphy. Newcastle attempting to hit back here. Lascelles, who signed a new deal recently. 3-1 City. Of course I know what Moby is. I love it, mate. Bayern in the quarterfinals, and the winner is Real/City in the semi. Should we ditch the Champions League and focus on the EPL with our Finn squad? No, it's the Champions League. I don't think there's a single club or a player or a manager or anyone connected with football that could talk about disregarding the Champions League. Unless there was a competition that's played at club level even bigger than that, then no. Especially a team that ain't won it. I know we ain't won the Prem forever, but we ain't won it. And yeah, players dream about winning Premier Leagues and stuff like that. But you'd imagine, every player, even players that will never play in the Champions League, they dream of such. And the whole premise was to get us back into the Champions League and competing. And we're in the last 8. Like, do I think Arsenal are going to win it? No. You have to get through a tricky tie against Bayern, where I hope to God. And then you're rewarded against Real Madrid or City. But nah, man, anyone that thinks that's on foolishness. We've got 12 games to save our season, Arsenal. And I say save our season, not that it's been terrible, but it's literally 12 cup finals. I don't look at the league table, but some of you lot say we're ahead of Liverpool and Manchester City in the Premier League with 28 games played. So it's quote unquote in your hands. And then you've got two in the Champions League against Bayern Munich, depending on if you want to play more. It's down to you. Kovacic, who I know Kevin De Bruyne is injured, but I felt on the topic of the Premier League title, I felt it was interesting. Pep Guardiola, when speaking in the aftermath of the City-Liverpool game, he was like, oh, yeah, when Kovacic came on for Kevin De Bruyne, we gained a lot more control. Tactically, we'll match up well with Bayern. I mean, anything can happen and people can get slapped. But with Mikel Arteta and what we're doing, I don't think it's going to be the 10-2s and stuff like that. I do think we'll match them technically. But it comes down to the moments. When we get those opportunities to score, are we going to do it? Like, for me anyways, the fact that the away game, unlike the Porto game, you could argue it's a benefit to actually play at home in the second leg. And you could also make an argument for the reverse of that, balling from Haaland here. But for me anyways, considering that not only are we playing at the Emirates, which has shown that it's last 2 years is a difficult ground for clubs to come to. We've beat Porto, and obviously we beat City, Liverpool, and Man United. Not that you can brag on that anymore. So it's a difficult ground. And apparently the Bayern Munich fans can't come into the ground for whatever reason. They're not allowed in the Emirates. So any sort of advantage we can potentially take advantage of, or any possibility we can take it, because a trip to Germany is scary, man. Especially if it's a little 2-1 lead or something like that. I think we're a great defensive side compared to what we used to be. In the statistics in the Prem and in the Champs show that we're one of the better sides. But would we trust ourselves? And it won't be easy to defend a 2-1 lead. I don't know. I won't say Newcastle living dangerously, but they're having to box smart early doors, people. A couple of times, particularly more so down their left, Manchester City's right. Manchester City have got in and balls have been put into the box, but Dubravka is yet to be called into action. I could be making this up, but didn't Dubravka go on loan to Manchester City? Phil Foden, lovely touch, and he's played in Doku. Can Doku get there? Great defending by Josh Murphy playing as a fullback. Just made sure he wouldn't get out of the way. But that's what a quality team in Manchester City can do. Literally 3 passes. Rodri's found Phil Foden. It's a lovely touch and turn from him. He's tried to find Jeremy Doku, but Josh Murphy's followed it all the way. And to be fair, Dubravka was off his line from early. Dan Burn. Bit harsh, Eddie Howe, isn't it? Dan Burn up against Man City at left back. It's the trenches. To be fair, Newcastle United have done very well here. Isaac down this left-hand side. Apologies, people. I'm moving mad. Isaac has been found by Joe Willock, who it was. And to be honest, that's the last said on that attack, because Akanji has spoiled it. And he's actually done well to find a good pass to Bernardo Silva. I mean, Manchester City's standards are on another planet compared to everyone else. But this season, they do look a bit more frail by their own standards defensively. Speaking of frail defensively, it's 3 against 2 here for Manchester City. Jeremy Doku. I mean, Jeremy Doku's biggest enemy is his decision-making. And that's why it's still 0-0. Big chance. Lovely from Bruno Gomes. He's such a player when he's not trying to fight. Oh, his teammates have done him dirty. The 2 attacking players in Gordon and Isaac have not stayed on side. As I said earlier, Gomes has actually been linked with Manchester City, and apparently, like, the credible journalists are kind of saying they're trying to get him in the summer. What better audition? Pardon me. Man down for Newcastle at the moment. Bruno Gomes thought he was caught. Foden saying sorry in that. Real Madrid have too many superstars in their team. but all want to start, so we could snap up Brahim. Well, yeah, I hear we've been linked with Brahim Diaz. Shout out Graham in the cut. Evening, DJ. It'll be interesting to see if the reports linking Diaz to Arsenal are true. That would be a very good signing for 60 million. Don't know if he'll leave Madrid. I don't know if he'll leave Madrid either. He's a wonderful, gifted, technical footballer. He's only played for lit teams, really. You know, actually, on the topic of Arsenal and City playing today at the Emirates a few years ago as a teenager, he absolutely tore us a new one. I would like him. He's an exciting player, can play in midfield as well as a 10, can play on the left, play on the right. Like how he plays out wide. You know, in a day and age, there's not many wingers that there obviously is, but I feel are 1v1 demons. There's him. But as you say, Graham, are you going to be in a rush to leave Real Madrid? Yes, with their roster, to put it like that, of attacking talent and apparently killing Mbappe and Endrick and even someone like Arda Güler struggling. Do you want to leave? But at the same time, what is better than Real Madrid? And he has had his little moments where he's been almost like their Reece Nelson of last season where we're concerned. So it should be interesting. If you haven't hit the like button, folks, you know what to do. Subscribe if you haven't. Did you see the Wolves Coventry game? 2 goals in the last 3 minutes by Coventry. I didn't see it, but I saw it in terms of when the goals are going in. So I know it was crazy, but I haven't seen a goal or anything. Ortega in possession for Manchester City tries to find Haaland, to be fair. And you need to do it for 90 minutes. But Newcastle have risen. The Newcastle centre-backs, they've risen to the challenge of Haaland so far. Brahim is like a Swiss Army knife. Cobra Kai, we need metal in midfield to go alongside Rice. Amen. And I'd like 2 midfielders, really, but I know we're only going to get 1. And I'm quite nervous for Declan Rice. I haven't looked at the data, but apparently he's a yellow card away from having to serve a suspension in the Champions League. Phil Foden, this guy is a lovely footballer. He's done well to find Guardiola. Akanji. It's a decent start, as in the tempo to the game. Magic of the FA Cup cost me my Akadiji. Gamble responsibly, man, if that's what you're doing. And it's definitely not in this month. That's haram, man. Serves you right. Don't gamble, man. Unless you're going to invest in stocks or something. You got more of a chance of that. Jeremy Doku, on this right-hand side for some reason, makes a right decision to pass to Kyle Walker. Gives it back to Doku. How long for Doku loses it? Oh, I cannot lie. Whatever skill that was from Doku, that was wavy. I have to stop getting onto him. That was sick. Foden, Doku, Bernardo, Rodri. So on the edge of Manchester City's area, Rodri attempts to switch play, finds Guardiola. Guardiola fakes like he's going to cross. Uses his right foot, which is unheard of for left-footed players. Kovacic. City flirting on the edge of Newcastle's area here. To be fair, Newcastle are holding their shape well and the Bradcast hasn't been called into action. But Manchester City can change that. Every time I see Kovacic in a Man City shirt, I just think, how the hell were you not sent off at the Emirates? Seriously. For not only the tackle on Odegaard, but Declan Rice. The announcer jinxed Wolves with the winner to break Coventry hearts. This is why you don't talk until it's done. I hear that, John. And it's 1-0. Blink and you miss it. Apologies, folks. I was answering you lot's questions. An early goal by Manchester City. I believe Bernardo Silva has scored. That has broken the deadlock. See, you lot getting me in trouble. For all you kids that are still in schools, focus on your paper and don't listen to kids in class because I've missed it. Let's see the replay. To be fair with you, though, if you're Eddie Howe, no matter how much you wanted to be defensively solid and rigid and all that stuff, I don't think you can plan to keep a clean sheet against Manchester City or whatever game plan you're planning. It cannot be designed really with not allowing them to score. Well, to be fair, I did mention earlier, you know, City were playing with the ball on the edge of Newcastle United's area. Bernardo Silva's just bought a ticket and he's won a lottery. Rodri's passed him the ball. He's on his left. He shifted it onto his right, having hope. Again, Dan Burns tried to block it, but his body positioning is a bit awkward. It's cannoned off Dan Burn and looped over the backer, really. Huge deflection. But in a knockout game like this or in a cup competition like this, no one cares how it goes in, innit? Really. Bernardo Silva bagged. Madrid running wild. DG La Liga wrapped up. Probably. Let me see the league table because Barcelona are in disarray. 13 minutes on the clock. Manchester City 1, Newcastle United 0, folks. At least we've been treated to a goal in the first 20 minutes. Me personally, I said 3-1 Man City. I think I'm bang on the money still. Come on, Newcastle, make it interesting and bag at least. Once again, Eddie Howe did guide Newcastle United to the EFL Cup final last season. Pardon me, can he guide his team through to the next round of this? I'm not going to lie, Mikel Arteta. Since we've won the FA Cup, we've been embarrassing ourselves in it. This could have been us 1-0 up against Newcastle early doors. Ortega for Manchester City. And Newcastle's defenders, I don't know how they're getting away with it, but there's cute little fouls on Haaland. This time it's actually caused them more harm than good. Jeremy Doku's peeled out to this right-hand side. He's found the goal scorer, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic. Haaland, is Haaland going to shoot? Don't quite know what Haaland was thinking there. Kovacic has tried to find Haaland. Haaland's tried to go around the keeper. The Bradker has caught it. Who are we versing next in the Champions League? Bayern Munich. Scary settings. Guardiola. I mean, we haven't said much from an attacking sense with Newcastle United, and I don't think we expected it much in that regard. But still, nonetheless, with half an hour remaining in this first half, it's a madness for them. Kovacic wins it back. Barely said Anthony Gordon. I think that's the first time on the stream I've actually said the name Anthony Gordon. Ake has found Rodri. Rodri to Kovacic. Kovacic. Back to Rodri. Feels like a field day. It just feels like City players are just sharper than Newcastle's. And there's probably a bit too much respect. Manchester City have had 84% of the ball. Newcastle United just 16. Ortega, what passes the Man City keeper found? He's killed Haaland there, but the intent was there. Dortmund winning Champions League, DG. You never know, man. Everybody who's in it has an opportunity. I'm sure if you support Arsenal, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and so on and so forth, you have something to say about that. What I would say where Newcastle are concerned, you're still in the game. Don't let this game walk away from you before you start to try things. Right. And it's 1-0 to City early doors, folks. Big up you lot. Going for 3-2 Man City win. 5 goals. I know I said 3-1 to Manchester City, but you're asking a lot for Newcastle to even score. Guardiola's tried to keep the ball back in possession, and he's actually caused himself problems. Ortega's forced to make a save. If I'm honest, though, it's 2 quick succession shaky decisions by Ortega, who's other than that been calm. Ooh, serious tackle on Haaland from Sarr. But Man City still have the ball. That's a serious tackle. Jeremy Doku, he got about 5 Newcastle players attempted to surround him. Jeremy Doku, twisting and turning, bobbing and weaving. To be fair, I don't know where his options are. He's actually done quite well to find Kovacic. Rodri. Big up the league ones. Honest assessment, DG, do you see a Newcastle goal today? I went with 3-1 and I want to be right. So, yeah, but if it continues like this, no. Oh, Sarr's been given a yellow card. I think that's harsh. I thought he won the ball there. Let's see that again. I thought Sarr won the ball. Yeah. Why has Fabian Sarr been... I don't quite agree with that yellow card from the manager. From the referee. Hey, John, hope you're doing well and safe. No, Kevin De Bruyne and City are sourcing. Agenda's got her agenda, man. Long ball forward from Newcastle. Again, poor goal kick. I wanted to ask DG, do you know if the squad is going away for warm weather training or staying in London? We do have 3 weeks with no game. Well, to my knowledge, I haven't seen it on Arsenal.com. I'd assume we're staying at home. Erling Haaland. Throwing Man City. DG, name 3 teams you could get into as a fullback. In the professional football? None, man. There. It's professional football. That's mad. Wrongans, AFC Edmonton. I don't mind taking Cedric's spot in the Arsenal squad, if I'm honest. I don't know why that was given for a yellow, but the rest done what he's doing. De Bruyne out with a groin injury. He'll be out for our game. I mean, I never want to see someone's out with an injury, but I'd love for him to duck the Arsenal test again. But at the same time, with it being the international break, this is all the time where City get these mysterious injuries. Can Newcastle United hit back here? They're here with Anthony Gordon. Gordon has found Isaac. Isaac's trying to do flicks. I keep saying Isaac. It's actually Joe Willock. That's why Arteta sold him, innit? What would it mean if City get another treble? Pardon me. That as amazing as we thought they are, they're more amazing. Man said Sheffield United hosting Open Charles. Wait, hang on. Are they? This is 5% luck, 15% skill, whatever it is. Open Charles. Let's try. You never know. Oh, it's academy settings. Yeah, I swear I see Jay Spearing playing for Liverpool's under 21s. Must be able to do a thing. Where's the opening days? I'm on it. That's how you get signed. I'm on it. 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 I'm actually on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm gonna go train after this. I'm gonna go on the treadmill. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Even if I don't get in, like I swear, Arsenal. I'm so sure Arsenal. We signed some fullback from non-league, and he went off to pre-season, and then we sold him some light skin guy. And I think he's playing. I think he's playing like League One, League Two. I'm on that. Isaac could be in here. Where's his Newcastle options? Isaac attempts to hold the ball up. Finds Bruno Guimaraes, who should be at Arsenal, really. Josh Murphy plays it in behind. You're asking a lot of long stuff, man. You're passing it to the wrong guys. DJ, I'll roll up. If I get in and you don't, I'll give you exclusive interviews. Nah, forget all of that. Just let me be your agent, man. Chess, not checkers, man. Make this bread. Sheffield United had a couple of decent, but to be fair, Sheffield's academy's been decent. What they had, Harry Maguire, that whatever you got to say about him, he's gone on and been sold for big money. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was there. Yeah, man, let me just do the agent thing. But if I do get in, all I want is a tracksuit. I want 2 tracksuits, one to use for football, and then the other one I'm wearing to a rave. I'm wearing that tracksuit to the rave. Oh, babes, I play for Sheffield United, you know. Quickly. Then just work hard. Try and make my little debut in the cup and that. Hope we, you know, assuming this is next season, hope Sheffield United get Arsenal in the FA Cup, play well against, or if I'm playing left back Bukayo Saka, hopefully Saka plays how he does against Porto. Arteta after the game puts his arm around me. I'm like, yeah, 50 bags a week. Let's do this. Give me Tavares' number and that. We're gone. Yeah. Scoring the North London derby. Crazy. And then you got to wake up, man. I'm just trying to get to 70,000 YouTube subscribers. To be honest with you, the only joy it looks like Newcastle are going to have is on the counter-attack, capitalizing on any space Man City leaving behind. But there's not really much from an attacking sense when Newcastle have the ball. Is quite careless. DG, what's your favorite food? Difficult. I've got a lot of them, but anything Jamaican, anything Bayesian, anything West Indian, really. If I was on death row, what would be my last meal? That's a madness. Curry chicken, curry goat. Jerk chicken, rice and peas with gunga peas, coleslaw. Yeah, you lot making me hungry, man. We're trying to work, man. Peanut punch, Guinness punch, rare neff, fruit punch. Yeah, we're talking about food. Want to see DG on the side, man. Them lot are counting paper, man. Bring me all these weirdos, guys. Bring me. I can definitely do the young Philly and Harry Pinero thing. Bring me. Big up, Harry. Haaland, Rodri. Bernardo Silva in possession, the goal scorer. Are we giving them that goal? We say no goal. Can't really claim that, can you? Really? No, you're boying it. Footballers would be bulletproof with DJs, their agent and PR. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but listen, transfer window season, Sky Sports. When my player is involved and he's going on the plane, I'm definitely talking on Sky Sports. I'd always have my players in contract controversies as well. You see, if Bukayo Saka, I was your agent. Every year we're getting a new deal. Coventry through to the semi-finals, yeah. Met Harry Pinero at my OG work. Cool fellow. Hey, so why didn't you say, have you heard of Deluded Network for the guy? Let's get this 70K. Work smart, no hard, man. Oh, I know Man City play out from the back, but that was a dangerous pass by Kyle Walker. Fortunately for him, Ortega's just lumped it. Phil Foden. Kovacic. City got too many ballers, man. Ever heard of Southern Barbecue from America? Nah, man. Nah, you're going mad, Batista. You're overdoing it. Man said own goals. That's crazy. And out of all us YouTubers, I'm not saying I'm the best, but man's a baller still. Like, let's not try play down my thing. Like, let's not try. You're running crazy jokes for someone that. We'll get back.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Rise up when you did this. Rise up when you did this, please. Respect, as Jose would say. Phil Foden, just a hard-working fullback, but listen, I don't know about own goals and that, because I know if I'm not calling anyone out, but like, you know, I know Ranch can play ball. I know Turkish can play ball. I know Curtis can play ball. Matisse, I don't know, big up Matisse. If all of us kind of YouTubers kick ball and all the others, I know I'm not getting ripped. I know I'm shining. I know I'm shining. Few tapping toes, everyone. I say we do it for charity still. I'm definitely shining. I'm definitely shining. I'm definitely shining. When I say shining, I'm shining. And I'm rubbed by my own standards, but my rubbed is not your rubbed. Listen, there's a reason right back, left back, inverted. Do this. We do this. Manchester City in possession. This is something you've heard me say numerous times. Fortunately, curse to the commentator, because now we're seeing something from a Newcastle perspective. Josh Murphy, come on, Newcastle. 10 passes. That's 3. 4. Okay. 5. Okay. Gamara's in possession. Let's get 10 people. Smash the like button. 6. Oh my God. Oh my God. 6, 7, 8. At Newcastle, yeah. Gamara's. No, he's giving it away. Oh, so close, but so far. Ketchup on steak is an ultimate sin. Ketchup and barbecue. Ketchup on barbecue is a sin. Oh, God forgive me then, isn't it? You know the thing that I hear it. Tom does a pause, but still. Yeah, man. Serious. And I can't lie to you. Like, disclaimer, I was on a RIP George Best Gaza. I was out before that game, buzzing. Like, that's the only reason I think I shot, buzzing. Like, absolutely buzzing. I do wavy things. Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden couldn't sort his first touch out. You won't say that too many times. Newcastle need to play football, man. They need to give someone like Bruno Gomes just needs to dribble or something, because as soon as they get it, they're giving it straight back. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Newcastle United, they're behaving like this is a Prem game and it's damage limitation. This is a big quarterfinals of the FA Cup, you know. Phil Foden, hey, tried to do the DG, see? Not even pro ballers can do this. He tried to bang it from outside the area. Phil Foden, his fingers to Jack Wilshere, 1-2s and that. It's thundered over. You see? Not everyone can do that. 3 years ago, 100%, I'm banging it out. I'm never stopping. Never ever stopping. What? You think Ronaldinho's going to ever not watch his goal at the Bernabeu? Allow it. In the El Clasico. Allow it, man. Allow me, man. Like, it's Sunday League. Not all the games are recorded. Saying that, a couple of weeks ago I played, and because some of you say I can't defend, like there's basically, long story short, the attacker's going to go around the keeper, and he's gone round Arnold. Sorry, but he went round you, and I've made an important challenge. I thought, yeah, I need to get that so my fans can see I'm not Nuno Tavares. Oh, really appreciate the super chat, my guy. Big up the New Yorkers. Ketchup on steak is for men that cross their legs. Why are you looking at man cross their legs? All inclusive, but that's crazy. What's wrong with having sauce on your steak? You lot are bougie. To be fair, I just upgraded. I used to like my steak well done. I've just, not medium rare. What's the medium well or something like that? Someone put me onto that. I was like, right, okay. This is all right. Jeremy Docu's been fouled by Lascelles. How's Lascelles? Okay, I was just about to say, how has Jamal Lascelles not been booked yet? He has. Lascelles, it's a long day, man. You're an idiot, man. You're an idiot. Ketchup on steak should come with a 7-day traditional Peter sit down. That's something needed to. So what do you put on steak then? Like whatever sauce the people them come with, then yeah, I'll put the steak that on the steak, but right, you can't have a little ketchup again. So you lot just eat the steak with no sauce on it. That's crazy. It's a Viking diet. That's crazy. Bet DG puts ketchup on chicken wings. You're not respecting. You lot are not respecting me. Safe, man. Safe, man. You lot don't deserve me. Bye, man. Bye. End the stream, Dave. Until you say sorry, I'm leaving. Since when did this become about criticizing my food habits? By the way, Man City have earned the corner, folks. I'm not going to lie, Newcastle, I know you might go out, but die on your sword, man. This is not entertaining at all. Shout out the Netherlands, man. If Foden is world-class and can't score a goal, DG can. DG must be... I'm not going to lie. Sorry if you can't see the timer. You're gassing me. That is getting screenshotted. I'm amazing still. Someone bring up that meme where that Don saying he's better than Messi. No, sorry, Neymar. Yeah, it was Neymar, isn't it? Yeah. No, I'm lit. I've gone clear. Newcastle United could be counter-attacking here, people. Joe Willock. I'm not going to lie, big up Joe, but Arsenal fans used to pretend you was levels like that. Joe Willock has tried to find Isaac Guardiola having none of it, and it's a silly foul by Isaac. I don't know why Isaac is complaining with the linesman, and I don't agree with the authorities on the best of days, but they got it right there. Probably out of frustration. There's 15 minutes left of this first half. Yeah, Young Space funny, man. Enough juices in state. I mean, I'm not being funny, but like, I can't. How do I say this without getting cancelled? I need to see where everyone's from. Like, I need to see. If you're from Wakanda, then I hear some of the comments about sauce on steak. Like, we're all different, innit? We're all very different. Some of you don't wash your chicken and that. Like, if you don't wash your chicken and do these things, then the food conversation only goes so far for me, mate. You know what I mean? We got different bellies. Kovacic. I hope you're not one of them guys that puts ketchup on rice. Nah, that's some delinquent behavior. Just get the gravy, man. Pepper and that, man. The real sinners are those who eat salad cream. That's some horrible, horrible stuff. Kovacic. Again, it's on the edge of this Newcastle United defensive area. Newcastle are getting the bodies back, but, you know, City are skilled in picking locks or unpicking locks. Bernardo Silva goes for another effort. The Brad card, don't know what he's doing. Is that another Bandulu deflection? I don't know. I don't think City care. Bernardo Silva's on a hat trick. Like lightning. He has struck twice. Does lightning even strike twice? I don't know, people, but it sounded wavy. It was a Peter Drury tick. Anyways, it's 2-0 to Manchester City. I don't want to be harsh on the Brad kid there. I don't want to be harsh. It looked, with the naked eye first time, it's not his fault because keepers are the last line of defense, but it looked like he was bugging out. I need to see that again. As we were saying, it's all fun and games getting back defensively, but you're not closing people down. I don't think there must be a deflection, man. There must be. It's going too fast. There must be a little deflection. Again, shagged. It is a deflection. I knew to apologize to the Brad Khadiji. I apologize to him. You know, Botman, who they said is one of the best centre-backs in the league, he's taking a nonchalant header and it's taking it off course for where the Bradker probably was, you know, guessing it was going to go. To be fair, both of these goals could get shagged off Bernardo Silva. You could put them down as own goals if you want. But as I said, Man City do not care. Boy, it's a long day for Newcastle. I allow that, Batista, man. It'll take time, and we don't advocate that. Sour cream is not great. If your guest asks for steak, well done. You politely but firmly ask them to leave. Right, you like blood in your munch? No, I don't. But part of upgrading in life, like, well done steak is not nice. It's not nice. I used to be that guy. It's not nice, people. It's not nice. Like, it's not. It's proper. Not. That's one thing that them folks are like right about. If I'm honest, when it comes to food, they're right about that. Kovacic has gone all the way home to his goalie. I can still eat a well done steak, but it's horrible. It's like chewing a tire in comparison to what I had. If I'm honest, something mine. Thought Newcastle would at least stress them. You're not alone, man. I thought Newcastle would at least try a thing. That it's getting ugly at this moment. It's 2-0 at this moment. I'm scooping 3-0 before the end of the half. Jeremy Doku's been fouled, and he's actually been making great decisions, which tells you everything. Joe Willock's conceded it. Newcastle look frustrated, look lack of idea, like they're lacking ideas, second best all over the park. And there's just too much respect for Manchester City. Lucky goals, but you could argue, mindful, you make your own luck in life, you know. It is harsh, but boy, Newcastle United have to score 3 goals if they're going to try something. You still interested in Isaac for striker depth? I like it. I like Isaac, but again, Arsenal tax with his injuries, it don't look pretty. But that Odegaard link-up what started in Sociedad could reign in North London. Phil Foden and Kovacic playing a lovely 1-2. I can't lie, City are normally boring to watch, but today it's very entertaining on the ball. Phil Foden, Kovacic, Rodri. It's a training session for City, if I'm honest. Jeremy Doku. Again, the poor decision-making. Well done, steak is only for hockey. Isaac would be a sick buy, but they're going to ask for a lot of money, man. A lot of money. Newcastle done crashed and burned this season. There's no way Silva should get credit with these goals. Both shots were off target before they took a deflection. I think he's got more of a case for the first one, but I say that I think you could get away with that. The second one, don't know. To be fair, there could be 2 own goals. But if I'm at the same time, there's a great play from Newcastle. Bernardo Silva, Bruno Gomes is doing too much. But at the same time, if I'm Bernardo Silva, I'm 100% getting credit with that. You're not stealing my goals off me, mate. I know that much. I'm going down in history with that. DG make a cookie show. I would honestly pay to see that. Cook your meat, folks. That's crazy, Top Blue, but I expect nothing less from you. 60 M's worth it. They're gonna want more than that. Arsenal are leading the league in goals scored, and you lot are crying for a striker. Trust the process. I hear that, but I'm willing to bet big money that Mikel Arteta signs a striker, or if not, someone that is very versatile in the front 3 rows, but will play up front. There's no way around it. We need a striker. Oh! First big chance of the game for Newcastle, and it's the man of the moment, the man you guys have been discussing in Isaac. I think we was all waiting for that to go into the back of the net, and it's a big save by Ortega. To be fair, Haaland could be in trouble there. Haaland, I'm not snitching. I didn't see anything, but it looked like there was somebody made a foul for Haaland, and he had a kick out there. How did that not go in? Josh Murphy, it's a good cross. It's headed back across by Dan Burn. It's fallen to Isaac in the Man City area. And it felt like time paused, and we was all waiting for him to score, and he struck it with his left foot. He's not struck it the cleanest of a player like his, but nonetheless, a big save by Ortega. Free kick to Newcastle and that. Surely Haaland got booked for that. Crazy. I ain't seen nothing, man. Where do we rank in terms of entertaining size this season for the Prem? We're definitely up there. I'm not going to lie. I think we're there. I'm not going to say the names, but I think them look down the road in the early months of the season, they were quite intriguing to watch. I definitely think we're there. But who's really entertaining in the Prem? Like, I don't know about you lot, but how many teams in world football do you sit there and say are actually entertaining to watch? What team is really entertaining in the Prem? What is entertaining is seeing Haaland trying to play make. He tried to find his teammate, but way too much on that. Bernardo Silva's even giggling. He's trying, man. He's known for goals, not bagging assists and that. DG Sky Sports have just reported that Harry Kane limped off injured in Bayern's win. I wonder how serious it is. You know he'll be back for the North London. Well, a man said North London derby. That's how used I am to seeing Harry Kane. You know he'll be back for the Champions League, regardless of how severe it is. And I don't wish injury on anyone, but if he is out for that game, then obviously makes us a lot more confident. Jeremy Doku skips past 1, past 2. Even he's trying to get the highlights goals. Skipped past 2 players. To be fair, rightly so, entitled to shoot, but you got to hit the target. And that was anything but. Newcastle drowning here, man. Drowning. Skipped past Gomares. Skipped past another one. Made a yard. To be fair, was there a deflection? Nah, Doc, you're on your own there. That was horrible, mate. Free kick to Man City. Yeah, I actually think Eddie Howe's given these guys the tactics to help them to win, but I think the players are letting him down. This is horrible. Aston Villa is fun to watch. Arsenal fun to watch. Aston Villa fun to watch. To be fair, their games are entertaining, but are they an entertaining side? Tactical fake injury from Tuchel. W. City always goes hard at the end of the season. I'm nervous for City away at the end of the month. I think everybody is. Can you not afford to be nervous? And we always bottle it here, so it'd be nice. Josh Murphy has been fouled by Erling Haaland, folks. Arsenal really the most entertaining. Maybe City game was fun, but stressing. But early this season, beating peeps are easy. Yeah, but what game? Really, I don't know. Like, if there's games I would say are entertaining, like teams are entertaining. I think City are entertaining in the sense of how brilliant Pep is. I wouldn't really say they're entertaining. I don't think we're as entertaining as last season, but I think we're one of the most, if not the most entertaining side. I think Liverpool in terms of, and Arsenal really, in terms of match drama and things like that, could say that. Entertaining for me is the numerous sides under Arsene Wenger. Take nothing away from Arteta. Man United historically on the counter attack. Man City a few years ago, actually. Can't remember the year. Barcelona sides under Pep and all of them kind of teams. That's entertaining to me. At a time, Atalanta in Italy, actually. And to be honest, when De Zerbi was at Sassuolo in Italy. So, yeah, I don't know if there's many entertaining being the keyword sides. I don't really think so. I mean, Brighton up until a point, not so much this season, but yeah, Brentford fairly. Phil Foden, Kovacic, Hart. Oh, it's picked off the pocket, off the foot of Haaland. He didn't even get to him. Gomares, Lascelles, Sarr, finds Josh Murphy. Is this Arsenal team the best Emirates era team? Probably for collective, all around the squad, probably. But I don't see Alexis or Ozil in that. So yeah, Leverkusen there. Madrid there as well. But are these teams really entertaining? Like, really entertaining? Yeah, United, because you man are shit, pardon my French. But like, oh, City could be in here, Phil Foden. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the Man City players. They've scored 2 and they've been deflections, but every player is just thundering it over the bar. To be fair, Foden had to shoot. There was nothing else on. He was being closed down by a Newcastle man. Pardon me. To be fair, good defending by Gomares. Leverkusen's been entertaining, but are they entertaining, or is it because of 9 times? Are they entertaining, or are they entertaining under a sense of, you know, they were like the underdog that's finally not on getting bullied and wants to stop the monopoly for this season with Bayern Munich, and a lot of their games have been like there's been dramatic comebacks. Are they entertaining for the football they played? That doesn't mean they're not a good footballing side. That doesn't mean they don't play great football, but over them things. I think City's a perfect side. They're so good. It does become boring to watch. Haaland has found Jeremy Doku. Oh Lord. You better pray to God there was a deflection there. Surely, if you never got a corner, you need to stop shooting. You had to have got a corner there. What's the scores in the Prem game? I don't want to get excited though, man. Spurs are going to wipe the floor with Fulham. Let's see what the scores are saying there. All right, Fulham are winning the goal to 0. Get in, Fulham. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Bring that home, please. Please. Let's go. Bernardo Silva takes a corner. It's a bad boy corner. It's a dodgy one, really. The Bradkers has to pull it out. Xhaka moving like prime Snyder. Who's that overrated Snyder, brother? I ain't gonna lie, I think Snyder was overrated. Baller, absolute baller. Yeah. I think if you have him as one of your best ever midfielders, you're a damn liar. Bernardo Silva to take another opportunity. Who scored for Fulham? Google's not saying it. It's terrible corner by Bernardo Silva, but it'll be another corner. Bayern probs the underdog story. They're playing ball. I hear that. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. All right, cool. So we could say Arsenal, Leverkusen. I think you have to throw City there too. Like, yeah, they're so good as point, but I think you have to throw City there. United could have crap. Out of the numerous top 5 leagues and however many teams there are, we're scratching our head. City really bore me. They just keep winning like a machine. Just isn't interesting unless you're a City fan, I guess. No exciting unpredictability or surprises with them. Fair enough. Munoz scored. To be fair, I need to get with my FPL team. No clue when they bought him, but he seems to be scoring every week. We should be watching the Fulham game. City going to spank the tune. Do you know what? I was considering doing Fulham versus Spurs, but then I thought quarterfinals, FA Cup, Man City, Newcastle. This is what the people want. Rodri. Pro Evo? What pro is that? That weren't Pro 05, 06. You were still playing pro when they invented that diving thing. Fair enough. Akanji. Oh, he's found Jeremy Doku. Doku, decision making. Yeah, well, you're never going to be a goal scorer. You're not doing your homework. Whatever Pep is teaching, Pep, if you make him a half decent player in the final third, that is better than making Messi a false nine, trebles, 100 points, with anything Pep did. If Pep can make this guy have more consistent decision making across 90 minutes, then Pep really is the greatest manager of all time. What the hell was that? And I'm being very harsh, but come on. This is coming from someone that made docu vids in 2019 saying Arsenal should get him. That's horrible. Corner kick to save his blushes. Shit, you know this. Kudus, winger of the season. Funny way to spell Bukayo Saka or Phil Foden, isn't it? Kudus a baller. You see his goal in the weekend? Man said weekend, midweek. Baller. He's playing no ones, but still savage. No, we're staying with this game, man, because then I got to make all the stuff again. Nope. We're staying with this. Gamares. To be fair, ref, that can't be a free kick. Yeah. That was obvious. Gamares trying to play for a free kick. Didn't even mask it. He did have 2 great goals. But that one, I'm talking about the one he just dribbled through midfield. I swear, not make someone for no reason. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, bro. Hey, I hear it, but no, man. Nah, hey, bro. It's long, man. Listen, pattern up. This is what you're getting. No changing up the settings. Maybe one day. Get to 70K and we can start doing things like that. Big up the Twitch ones. Rodri, 2 minutes of added on time. Where's my phone? Because I know Spurs will come from behind, but I want to get a certain Spurs fan. Ortega, can't lie, his passing ability is out of this world. Not when you pass like that, though. It's here with Newcastle. Gomares, probably the only player who's turned up for Newcastle, really, but he's on his own, doing skills for no reason, as you saw there. Pardon me. Yeah. I hear that. I'm not shaking though. I'll play anywhere for my Sunday League team. You know, I'm just happy to help the team. It's true. I have a preference to play in midfield, but I work. I'm lying about midfield because I always ask as a joke. And then the other week, the manager actually said, yeah, nah, it's too much running, man. Forget that. Fullback, you can chill off. Newcastle could be on the attack here. Oh, not when Isak controls it like that. It weren't the best of passes to Joe Willokin. Joe Willokin's ran into Isak. When it's not your day, it's not your day, man. Haaland. Ref, that is a late one on Haaland. Clearly, the coaching staff at Newcastle have said get tight to Haaland because he's received a couple of late ones. Jeremy Doku. Kovacic. That was to be fair, that was a poor give and go from Kovacic. I hope Haaland's all right. Hey, Haaland's a Viking. He's taking a lot of kicks, late ones. His thigh is bleeding as well. That was cynical from Saar. He's a soldier, though. Haaland up in that. Oh, it's not halftime. The camera angle's doing people dirty. To be fair, has Saar been booked already? If he hasn't been booked, he surely should have been. And if he has been booked, that's a yellow. Haaland's definitely going to need an ice pack after the game. Jeremy Doku. And that's the end of the first half. A Bandulu Bernardo Silva brace, depending on if you give it down as 2 own goals or you credit Bernardo. Deflection of Dan Burn and Kevin Botman. Who cares? If you're Man City, they're winning 2-0. Big up yourself, my dude. City will collect the Prem, the FA Cup, and the Champs. I hope not. Saar's already been booked. So how's he been let off there? How's he been let off? So, and he's giving verbal to the ref. Saar's a lucky boy, you know. Saar is a lucky boy. He should be off. Maybe the ref's trying to not make it, you know, maybe the ref's bottled it. He's not trying to ruin a good spectacle by reducing it to 10 versus 11. But that is if you wasn't on a yellow, you would have got a yellow, in my opinion. And I don't quite understand how he hasn't been booked there, but fair enough. DJ, as a fullback, what goal did you enjoy more? White versus Sheffield or White versus Sheffield or Zinchenko versus Burnley? That's a good question. Benjamin White's. Wolves versus Coventry was crazy. Now, I didn't watch the game. But I'm going to see the highlights. I only saw the minutes the goals went in and how the scoreline changed. All right, mate. So, yeah, Sarr is a lucky boy. DG, do you ever think Vibe's going to come out of prison? Listen, it's happening. You see what's good. I don't need to talk to you much. My uncle is coming home. He's coming home. He's got 3 Ninja Man as well. He's coming home. They tried to do him dirty when the initial trial took place. It was Fugazi. He's soon home. Where's my phone? Because I want to get out my first supporting friends. Where's my phone, people? Where's my charger? It's on the outside of the room. Smash the like button if you haven't already, folks. And appreciative to you lot tuned in. Let me make sure what am I doing? They will answer your phone because I know you're watching this. Where this game's concerned, where Man City and Newcastle United are concerned, it's what we expected. Yo, what are you doing? What are you up to?
Why?
What do you mean? I'm checking on my brethren. You've been working night shifts.
Bro, you're trying to rub it in the small line and stuff.
What? Wait. What? Rubbing what? Why for that? I don't know about rubbing in anything.
I'm watching the City Newcastle game. It's 2-0.
No, I'm just trying to chat to you, bro. Like, I ain't seen you for time. You're working night shifts. Big up you. You're getting married as well.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true, man.
Like, what do you mean? Even though I don't agree and I don't know what you're talking about, pause for the rubbing in thing. Like, what are you alluding? Are you alluding to Spurs?
I think Spurs are playing now in the Premier League, yeah, but I'm not watching the game. I'm watching the Man City and Newcastle game.
It's weird you said that because I just typed in Premier League, bro, and it's saying Fulham are beating Spurs to go to 0. Like, well, what's going on there? Like,
you know what?
Fulham way not easy.
I'm not watching the game, but I was just hoping Spurs hold out until half time, and in second half he'll come back. But we'll see how it goes.
Do you think you get top 4?
It doesn't matter. It's top 5 now, isn't it?
No, it's not top 5. Who told you that?
What do you mean?
He told you that. He told you that.
Guys,
It's not.
guys not reading the news, but it's top 5 next season.
It's
Premier League.
the May. What are you talking about next season? Are you getting top 4 this year? Are you getting Champions League?
Mate, Champions League is 5 teams. It's confirmed.
It's not what is it 100? So no matter what, there's 5 English teams going to be playing in that.
Yeah, it's confirmed, bro.
Mate, you're chatting crap. Just, I would have done a video for that. You're reading page 10 of Google, man. That's not legitimate sources, man.
Well, it's because confirmed it's 5 teams next season.
Are you gonna qualify within the top 4 though?
No, we are getting Champions League football next season. That's what I'm saying.
How?
That's what I'm concerned about.
How? You might not finish in the top 5. You might even get shit.
Be easy, bro. Calm, we're there.
Who did you lot get in the Champions League, Joe?
Who did you get?
What do you mean? Bayern Munich are gonna get sourced. You know, but yeah. What do you mean? We're gonna source Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. You know.
Well, 5 games. You have to win all 5 games. Alright, cool.
You know, Bayern Munich are getting sourced in it. You know they get sourced.
The league, bro. You want to do the first league title thing since 04?
What Arsenal? Yeah. When? Wait. I hear that, but when have Spurs won a thing?
40
my guy, you have got you have got pussy before Arsenal have won. You have got pussy before Spurs have won a major trophy. Why are you running trophy? How can you run league bants? You've never seen a team win it.
14 years to get to the top.
My guy, I've seen us take Sol Campbell and win the league at your ground. We're the same age. What are you talking about?
Bro, you don't remember that crap,
yes,
bro.
wait. You don't remember any of this. You haven't won nothing.
I've been watching football since 01.
No, you ain't been watching no football since 2001, mate.
Yeah, man. You don't remember the 02 Champions League finals with Dan and that.
All right, let me ask you a question. What's the best Spurs team you've seen?
The Bale Modric thing, Sandro.
That's shit. That's shit in recent.
Van der Vaart crouch up front.
What? Because you rate Van der Vaart because he was fat?
Yeah. One fat guy, one tall skinny guy. It's epic.
So what do you think of Postecoglou? What do you think of, before I let you get out of here, Mike? What do you think of Postecoglou?
Only one Postecoglou.
Raji.
No.
Raji. Soccer in that.
Socceroos.
What would you make of him saying you can't spend 100 million on a player? But not to be fair, it's not just him, but you've bought Richarlison for 50 million and Ndombele. What do you make of
100 million on a player, is it?
Yeah, but that's why you can't do it.
You did that, innit?
That's why you can't do it because you're spending the P's wrong.
You did that, you're still not going to win the league.
Yeah, but we spent 100 million on Declan Rice and we're in the quarterfinals of the champs for the first time in 4 years.
How much you pay for that Havertz, buddy?
Who? Havertz is scoring though. What are you talking about? Havertz has done more dirt than Brendan Johnson. So what are you talking about?
165, what, 100 and what?
Yeah,
100
he's a Champions League winner. He's a Champions League.
Where's the most expensive goal?
Havertz is a Champions League winner.
How much spend
All
on
right,
him?
just are you gonna
Where's he?
you're talking over, guys? Listen, this is Havertz joined us. I'm just gonna say facts here. Havertz is a Champions League winner. That's where the money comes from, right? Havertz joined us.
You're paying Chelsea for
Bro,
Champions League,
chill. Havertz, mate, you bought Werner. I don't know why you're giving verbal, but
Werner's scoring goals.
so is Havertz. What are you talking about? You're chatting mad shit.
Havertz
But anyway,
in a whole season scored like 5 goals.
yeah, and he's doing lit things.
Werner scored like 3 goals in half seasons.
Yeah, has he scored in 30 games? He has not scored in 30 games.
Doing far more.
Is he pushing managers? He's not doing none of these wavy
Bro,
things.
he's coming on after 5 minutes of scoring goals. Havertz is not
Mate,
doing that.
you're not letting guys finish. Pause. As I said with Havertz joined us for a matter of weeks, months top, and then we defeated Manchester City in the English Super Cup within
Did
August.
he play?
Yeah, he did actually. That's how I know you don't watch football, because he did. He come off bench. He did, and he obviously. Wait, no, he didn't start. He started. No, you're right. He started at the Emirates. Mate, he gets in Arsenal's team. So, he's everything. Versatile thing. It's a versatile thing.
Where is he playing?
My guy. You clearly know Havertz. Havertz starts at Spurs. Please.
Alright, cool. How many goals will Havertz get for the end of the season?
You're asking me, do I predict the future? Like,
Any number 9 for you?
in many ways, it's a difficult question to ask, because if he only scores 2 goals, we got bare number 9s. We do different things.
Hey, where's IK though? Where's he at?
Who's that? Wait. You can't buy him though. How many of your strikers have scored a hat trick this season?
Where's that young G, bro?
How many of your strikers have scored a hat trick this season? Oh, why is he getting silent? Like, why are you getting shy like there's Gallagher?
Nah, firstly, I have a phone call now.
No matter what you say, I'm gonna hot you up. You know your side. You know your side to get it. Like, you get married, you got a side chick. So like, if we're doing all of that, like, if we're gonna do the silly thing, then like, you know you got a side chick. Get it?
I know you, mate. I'll call you up.
Chill. All right, say. In a bit. I forgot he could hot me up as well. Oh my days. Arsenal have the most goals in the league. Don't need a striker. All right. I hear you, and if you're right, you're right. But I'm willing to bet you money, Tom, that we'll have a conversation by September about that. That's how shit done. Burkess-esque minerals. Havertz. That must be a next Burkamp. That must have been Burkamp's son. That can't be Dennis. That's crazy. That can't be Dennis. Big up Havertz, though. I'm not even buying him. Newcastle, Spurs, Villa. That's Isaac's level. Watkins and Tony are better. The Watkins thing, I hear it to a degree because he's got a pedigree of goals. But in terms of general play, I think Isaac will fit in like very well at Arsenal Football Club. And I'd rather Isaac than Tony. I think Tony might score more goals and he's got more of that dog in him. But yeah, Isaac isn't great off the ball. Arsenal's identity as being the out of possession team in the world. Would Isaac be able to translate to that? That's a good point. He don't look like I don't know what statistics and all that jazz says, but he don't really put in a shift like that. I mean, he'd have to, innit? For all the people that want Isaac at Arsenal, he ain't good enough, has the ability to do a lot more, and he ain't involved enough. What the people want a half-time match switch. I ain't making no graphics, so this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, mate. We're here. As big up Marcel, as the man has said, happy Saturday, folks. Smash the likes, you mugs. I'm sorry, DG Broski, but the Fulham Spurs game is way more fun viewing than the City Jam Fest. Boy, we might have to. I don't look. Hey, it must be a next Burkamp. Ooh, Coventry highlights. Let's see how Wolves. Apparently, Pedro Neto's out for the season. Gary Neal said, "Can't lie, this is Sunday League defending from Wolves, and it's Sunday League finishing." Sims, wasn't you at Everton? You know, if you can't make it at Everton, you're not gonna blow in the Prem. How did you miss that? Oh, fair enough, you scored, but boy. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man, but I have to win that. Why are you calling man at halftime? You don't know how to troll. You wait till the half. Mate, we all know, as I said to him, Spurs are going to come back into the game, but it's why you got to get as you live. There's never a good time to call Spurs. They're losers. They'll win the game, but what they're going to win? There's always, in fact, better yet, there's always a good time. Raul Werner versus Havertz chats. Top Blue, you should be entertaining that because they're both higher in the league table than Christopher and Conku. He thought you was going to become good with Pochettino. Go Palmer in that. The Zassi. You lot spent £1 billion to be shit. This shit. Caicedo just got his fat mum the. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Caicedo just got his mum the bread, and he don't care. You know, Enzo Fernandez is he might be under the light. The lights are funny. When the lights shine bright, Enzo looks funny. To be fair, Wolves did a madness against Coventry. Based on the highlights, the only thing I'm asking myself is where did it go wrong for Wolves? Looks like they started really well, and then obviously the final result says different. Where did it all go wrong, Wolves? Oh, there. Yeah, but to be honest, both teams horrible defending. Horrible defending. Foden will collect Ballon d'Or this season. He's got a shout, but you need to do the gritty in your intro to rank up the views. Man, think I'm Will Smith or something, just dancing for bread. That's crazy. Coventry going to Wembley. Wow, big them up. That's crazy, man. How Forest extracted 60 million from Spurs for Brennan Johnson is akin to money laundering. Serious fraud. Arsenal should look at Diaz for Real Madrid. I can't see where he fits in next year. Can play Cam and a right wing. Do what needs to be done, man. Do what needs to be done. Havertz, pardon me, needs to destroy Muller. Realistically, you know what's going to happen to us in Germany, innit? Pardon me, we trust in the Lord. But you know what? You don't know what? Listen, guys, we know what time it is. Burnley beat Brentford today. Burnley 2, Brentford 1, Luton 1, Forest 1. Spurs are currently a goal up against... Sorry, Fulham are currently a goal up against Spurs. Company beat Thomas Frank. And I know, on the topic of Brentford, if I was a Brentford fan, I know Ivan Toney's got ambition, but he would pee me off, you know. Every moment there's another interview. Rather Caicedo, Western Union top up than Saka. That's great, you know, because you got the best ever in Caicedo, best ever in Fernandez, got Thiago Silva, got this guy, got that guy. You fucking shit. You got Ukrainian Neymar. You wouldn't, you know, in your heart, you know, you would swap Caicedo for Declan Rice. You would drive him yourself. Like I said before, I promise you, the last time I went to Jamaica, yeah, I went to a hotel, an all-inclusive hotel. I promise you, Caicedo was there. He helped me with my luggage to my room. I promise you. And then in the morning, he was working at the all-inclusive bar. I promise you. Enzo's cashed out. What, you want me to rate Enzo Fernandez because he's got tattoos and that? Crazy. The team shit, man. Chelsea actually got shit done. Chilwell is your captain. Do you know how peak that is? You can never be talking on Declan Rice. Ben Chilwell is currently captain in Chelsea Football Club. And then you've got Reece James, who's probably on Celebrity Big Brother or, you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's got a BBL. Looks like Ari and that. He's crazy, man. Stop, man. Chelsea got big problems. Big problems. DG, you can bring back one former Arsenal player, not named TT, to this current team to help push us to the title. Who are you bringing back? Patrick Vieira. Easy. Patrick Vieira, Tony Adams, Sol Campbell. Don't get onto me. Don't get onto me, folks. And I know people wouldn't like the terms thrown into it because I know how he left. But as a 28-year-old, he was one of my favorite players. Don't shoot me. Just hear me. Ashley Cole. Left back, yeah. Big up Kirill, safe. Patrick Vieira then. Patrick Vieira, Declan Rice, Odegaard, safe. Forget about it. Enzo Fernandez, he's a good footballer. The thing is, half these Chelsea players are good footballers. You lot brought Raheem Sterling back to London and you thought he was going to play well. I swear to you, I was in a yard dance last Saturday. I see Raheem Sterling. I promise you. That's what he wants to do. I swear to you, we're serving jerk chicken and hard bread after the motive. I promise you. I would never lie to you. Right, Nelson still kicks ball. Nelson's done more than Mudryk. So what are you talking about? Nelson can't play. Trossard's done more. You sold Jorginho, sorry, and Kai Havertz, and you've got shit on top blue. Come on. Respect. You got Pochettino, bro, and you think you could get lit. My manager, when my manager loses games, he fronts up to the music. Your manager loses cup finals and says, "Oh, the players didn't sleep yesterday." You thought I didn't see that top blue? You thought I didn't see them loses? Got Pochettino, like. Once again, you spent £1 billion. Do you know how? Like, actually, stop and listen. Chelsea spent £1 billion and it's still shit. That's crazy. Give Arteta £1 billion. He's gonna sign so many lit players. He's gonna do some crazy things that I might not agree with, but he's gonna sign some lit players. Probably about 20 goalies. If I could bring back one Arsenal player, it would be Ian Wright or Eduardo. They don't know about that chicken and bread in the foil paper with some ketchup. Hey, Marcel, tell them. I could do with some now, to be fair. Rodri, the second best 6 in the Prem. Van Persie too. Yeah, boss him. Van Persie up front would be lit. To be fair, Van Persie in his current team. To be honest with you, if I could bring back present day Mesut, if I could bring back Mesut Ozil, put Odegaard in the 8, Ozil in the 10, forget about it. Slightly Alexis on the left, Martinelli, bench, it's calm. In fact, slightly Havertz, one love, but Alexis could play false 9. Newcastle United attacking down this left. Dan Burn. Done well to on the throwing, really. Sagna was not shit for us. Ramadan's been very frustrating, man, but brings you closer to God, man. Like, I'm someone that eats 24/7. Sterling just wants to drink wine and do some whining nowadays. Big up Shelley and Fraser, man. Like, look how good he was for Liverpool. Look how good he was for City, and he brought him Chelsea. He's not even getting England call-ups in that. It's crazy. Doku looking better than him. And what people forget, deep it people. Chelsea signed all these French players and do all shit. Big up Gusto, who's showing his levels now. But they signed the most French players. At least, like me and Marcel. Marcel's a Liverpool fan. He could be talking about Konate. I could be talking about Saliba. We could even debate who's better. The top blue will bring his big mouth and talk about Disasi or Fifano. That's crazy. Disasi's it, man. To be fair, Disasi's better than Saliba and Fifano. So good, so good. Wish we had him. Like Saliba's got a normal haircut. Konate got a normal haircut. You signing centre backs with dreadlocks. Single plaits. Shit dreadlocks. Single plaits as well. No hang tie. Not even wavy. Hair not growing. Just like Chelsea's progress. All right, Fulham are winning 2-0. Yes! By the way, City are attacking. You know what? We're making a one more call. One more. He won't answer. Jeremy Doku's forced a good save by the Newcastle United goalie. Look, he's not going to answer people. Like, he's definitely not bringing it.
Yeah, what you saying?
Yo, I swear down this. Why is it 2-0, bro?
Oh, no, City are just walking out now.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, Fulham.
I'm watching City Newcastle.
Yeah, I'm helping you. Fulham, without watching it, Fulham are winning 2-0 against Spurs. What's going on? Yeah. What do you think of that?
I don't know what I think of that. I think it's like good for Fulham, isn't it? Really?
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
Why have you lot got chickens on your club emblem and think you're serious?
What?
You've got chickens as your club badge.
No, chicken is a cockroach.
Why for that? That's crazy. What? It's a cockroach. That's crazy. Yeah, safe.
What?
I will come off the phone.
A male chicken. What's wrong with that?
Oh, why? What did you say it was called?
Don't worry.
No, say it again. If it's that's crazy. That's crazy. Boy. Shout out your team. I'm not wasting my EE calls on you anymore, boy. Safe. That's crazy. You straight into that, innit? Nah, Konate is a bad boy. I think Saliba's better, but Konate is sick. He just needs to cut and pattern up things. But either way, if somebody said Konate is better than Saliba, I hear it. If someone opens their fat mouth to say Disasi and Saliba in the same sentence, or even Konate, come on, man. You're just going to look at them like they're smoking crack. Don't make sense. There's no way you can look at Disasi and think he's good. Accident waiting to happen. Wham for no reason. We've seen these centre-backs before. They're great in Sunday League. They're great in the cages. They're great to bring goals. Easy shit, man. Subscribe and smash the like button if you haven't. I like my centre-backs with waves. They're wavy. Yeah, Disaster's got good hair. He's crazy, man. You could easily be playing at AFCON. You forcing the France thing. Doku started to get peed off. Once Madrid get Mbappe, their defense is the only thing to sort out. They're definitely coming for Canary or Saliba by next summer. Or that Lenny Yoro, or any, to be honest, any sick young centre back that comes on the scene. To be fair, Arsenal won't buy him, but I would love Atalanta's centre back Scalvini being greedy just in the team. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's crazy, H. I'll let you say all of that. I don't know about that. Arsenal has a cannon and Spurs has a chicken enough. So exactly. Spurs' relevance is that we've moved to North London now. DJ, I can't lie. This game is wavy, full and balling out. You live and learn, man. Next time, I'm just going to leave it to voting. Phil Foden, can he get a goal here? Finds Guardiola. Guardiola, first time to Kovacic. Yeah, this is when it gets messed up. Kovacic. Like I said, this is when it gets messed up. Full and throwing. DJ and his Spurs bedroom top 5 anime battles. Now that's, you know what? That's my guy, man. It's funny how life works, innit? That's my guy from secondary school. That's my guy. He's just a Spurs fan. Actually, the worst guy to play football with as well. He can play. He's not bad in that. He can play ball. The dirtiest footballer I know. I tell him every day, my whole secondary life is just me dribbling past your... Do you not know what interform is? Or when your class plays classes? They used to call me... I don't want to say his name because he got back for a madness, but I used to just dribble past the whole team. And my first memory of this guy is me doing like 20 step overs against him. I went past him and he's absolutely lifted my ankle. And I understood it because I would have done the same. But he killed me because he's the first different sort of Spurs fan I've ever known. Like, right, you manned him and you're doing all that. Ortega's trying Cruyff turns and it's not quite working out, but his blushes have been spared. As I said in the first half, City are just sharper than Newcastle. They can't get near them. Kovacic to Haaland. Haaland dribbling forward. What can he do? The second best Norwegian in the Premier League. Ugh. To be fair, if he hit the target, that would have been a great goal, but he didn't. It should have been 3-0. I was a destroyer too when I played ball. Listen, you need them in your squad. Hey, but I won't lie. That just tells me you're limited on the ball, man. Not going to lie. If anyone wants to try these skills, I'm going to drop them. Same. But there's no need for it. To be fair, the best skill I like to do is a Cruyff turn. Did Iwobi get an assist? Mashallah. Leno with a cliche against Spurs. You love to see it. Listen, we need to chill out first. Spurs 2 down and they're thinking about bringing on Werner. Them sort of issues or problems you bring on yourself in life. Nobody told you to sign Werner. You did that to yourself. Pardon me. And as you said, if you're 2 goals down, you did that to yourself. You should never be in that situation. Pardon me. Mr. Willian has turned into their tempo set and Paulinho is eating up everything in midfield, pure dominance. Now, you are limited, man. You are limited. You are limited, don't. But you need guys like you. Listen, Hackney Marsh is on a cold Sunday morning. You're someone I'm going to shout. You need guys like you, but, you know, your thing is you slide tackle, win the ball, 5-yard pass. I hear it. Mashallah, my brother. Okay, I was not attacking player, the dark heart. Listen, you need guys like, listen, if you can't, because my thing is a bit weird. Like, I'm not, respectfully, I'm not a you thing. Like, I've got a lot more drip than that. I can do a 1-2 things. But the wavy guys, I can't do the wavy things. So I'm stuck in the middle. And that's how we ended up at fullback. Corner kick. Ooh, the Bradkes had to get his hands on that. Bernardo Silva. He's such a baller, man. I get so jealous of seeing small players that can do all of that because when I was playing football, I didn't God give me that tech. Bernardo Silva, Kanji heads on. Poor defending by Newcastle. And it's another corner. Newcastle, this is like boys against men. I'd expect to see this like if Manchester City were playing like they're under 18 signing training. Yes, I agree. I'm Dutch and I'm really excited about him. Who? Cruyff turn. Yeah, no, Cruyff turn lit. Cruyff turn the best skill ever. It's so, look at when Ozil does it. It's so simple but effective. I would always say, as much as I like step overs and Rabonas and all these things, Cruyff turn will get you out a good touch, and a Cruyff turn will get you out so many situations on the football pitch. Cruyff turn and a shot and a drop of the shoulder. That's how I know you man not ballers, because you don't. Some of you are looking at me like this is mad. This is crazy. See, when I throw my hand up, I'm one of them. I act like I'm about to what? Cruyff turn gone. Pedri thing. Cruyff turn is lit and a fake shot. Woo. Woo. Werner scored. Oh, it's about Timber's return. Oh, I hear it. I want Timber to come back, but I've kind of written him off this season, man. Like, I'm not a medical staff. I don't know any of that stuff, but it's an ACL. It's a big arc, isn't it? It's a big arc to ask people to come back and be close to their best. And even that, where there's 12 games on paper of Arsenal's season left, and you know, this is even assuming for argument's sake that Timber's back for City, which he's evidently not. We've got 10 Prem games on paper. You're playing 2 against Bayern. When is he going to come back? How many minutes is he going to have? When is he going to be in full health and like, at his best of his game? Next season settings for Timber, man, unfortunately. Maddison just got crunched by Paulinho for doing step overs in midfield. And that comes with the territory. You do skill, like, football's become soft. You do skills, and you get away with it, great. But if you do skills and get clamped, you can't complain. Is that this fantastic hold-up play? He set it to Dan Burn. It's your time. Oh, he's tried to find Willett. Yeah, Willett, you need to come off. That's a bit of frustration from Dan Burn on Kyle Walker. Just completely bundled him over. Imagine a Dutch defense of Ake, Van Dijk, Timber. Very good. Timber needs match fitness, and when can we do that? Maybe Luton. That's it. Best him to get minutes in the 21s. 60k subs needed by March. Hey, we in March. We're trying. We're flirting with it, though. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Imagine if Havertz had the output Tim did. We'd be getting destroyed. Spurs saw Arsenal sat in Havertz and thought they could try a thing with Werner. It's different. Mikel Arteta's thing is different. 56 minutes on the clock. To be brutally honest with you lot, the second half has started exactly how the first half was. It's horrible, man. It's one-sided traffic. There's nothing to scream and shout and waffle about from a Newcastle United settings. There's no bravery. City game is dead, bro. It's very dead. Come on, Fulham, man. Like Luton seemed to be all over. Fulham seemed to be all over them. 9 shots, 4 on target. Spurs have had 6 shots, 1 on target, and bare possession. Boy, they tried to tell me Spurs is a serious club. No, but to be honest, big up to Tottenham Hotspur because they won the Premier League in September. Time to park the bus. Newcastle save some face. They might as well blood some reserves. I hear it, you know. But then again, bro, if you get a goal quickly, there's a bit of optimism. I always say, like, I'm not a footballer, but if I was a footballer, and I always say to you, like, I would personally always think about, like, I don't know how far Manchester is from Newcastle, but I would always think about them few hundred fans or whatever that bothered to make the trip. At least show some bravery for them. This Fulham left back Robertson looks top tier technically and athletically. He just can't defend to a suitable standard. He goes too much. He goes to sleep too much. Timber only played 1 game for us. Maybe we need a larger sample size from him before we rate him. Me personally, I don't, because I've always said Timber's a bad boy. I still stand behind that. I think Timber's sick. I hear it, and you're right, but no, Timber would have changed our fortunes. Because I remember my summer videos, I said, I understand people being gassed about Declan Rice. I understand I'm gassed. I always used to say I'm gassed about signing Declan Rice. And in hindsight, I'm even more excited because I knew he was good. But I think even the biggest of Declan Rice fan prior to signing for Arsenal, we knew he was good, but like, you're proper good in it. And plus Arteta is making you a different kind of guy. I thought we say, you know what, Raya, I thought that's what Arteta wants to do. Kai Havertz, for me personally, it was I don't really trust you, Havertz, but I trust Mikel Arteta. So until I see reasons for concern, which I will comment on week to week, go with you. And I thought Timber was the guy. I understand why Declan Rice would get the hype and that is Premier League football, but Timber was you lot can go back to my August videos or even when we signed him. Everyone that's been here, you don't know how much I was singing Timber's praises. Spurs are losing 3-0. Get the Fulham chance going. Get the Fulham chance going. No clue what a Fulham chant is, but get them going. Get them going. Get them going. To be fair, I should call all my Spurs supporting friends. Actually, I'm singling them out.
Why would you waste your credit?
It's happened again. It's happened again.
Why would you waste your credit?
Mate, let's cut the crap. You're losing 3-0, bro.
Why would you waste your credit?
You're losing 3-0. 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 I thought Postecoglou changed things around.
Top 5, man. That's all that matters.
Mate, stop screaming this top 5 thing because it's top 4.
Top 5 is all that matters. We get Champions League.
Mate.
Bro.
So what? Vicario getting sourced 3-0 at Fulham and that.
Comeback season.
That's crazy, boy. Is Christian Romero playing?
Yeah. Hey, the Dragonson guy is dead, bro.
He's got long hair. Of course, he looks like the Vuj brother.
Bro, I told you, every game, the last game Everton come on, lost or drew or something, bro.
Of course, he's crap.
He's dead.
You're signing a defender with long hair. He's shit. 100% he's gonna be. She's got long hair. He's got ponytail. We all knew his shit. You lot tried to gas him. You fell for the I rejected by Munich for you lot. He lied. For us to set 4, you lot got 419, boy.
He got done by the media.
Yeah, because you lot signed shit on.
Because nothing's happening in market.
What is Sar still playing?
Yeah, man, Sar's better than your brothers, man.
Yeah. I wanted to ask people. This guy genuinely believes Sar starts at Arsenal.
I don't say start, but he's
No, don't try to change it. Don't try to act for the net. Don't try.
He's better than Dons.
Who? What done? Say names. Saying bare different things. Name names. Who is he better than?
He's better than Jorginho.
Wait.
He's better than Jorginho.
Sar is better than Jorginho.
Yeah.
At what?
The work rate thing, man. The running, the epic running.
Mate, you don't. That's
the tackling.
So does he pass more? But that's why we're different. We want Jorginho to pass the ball, bro. We want Jorginho to pass the ball. We don't want him to do tackling and shit. That's why you man the shit. Declan Rice does all that.
When you play shit, you play Jorginho. Like, for a real game, you're not playing this. So you're not even doing that.
What? What are you talking about? We played him against Porto.
In a real game, you're playing Capsal because he's mashing work.
You're confirming you don't watch him. You clearly know Sar. I swear, Sar. I promise you, when I went Magaluf, Sar tried to sell me Ray Beans. I promise you. I promise you, tried to. Yeah, he was working on the beach and that. What? You still gassing up in Doggy?
Yeah, he was doing. Oh, we got sauce again, bro.
What is it for?
Oh my days, bro. Bro, we got sauce again, bro.
So your mum's life is for. So nah, it's not for you. Don't do that. No, you're not getting sauce 4-0. You're not getting sauce 4-0.
Offside, we got lucky, bro. We got lucky.
Getting sauce by Iwobi and William. Oh, you actually getting sauce by rejects. You got Tosin, a reject, Iwobi, a reject.
That's a goal, fam. This is counting.
What, you letting William sauce you?
Who's offside? Oh, only my man. Oh, guy, cool. Yeah. It's offside.
Wait. Can I ask you a question? Like, you know you can't keep.
Yeah, it's offside. Yeah, hit him.
You know you can't.
Yeah.
You know you can't keep a clean sheet against Calvin Bassey in it, or we're gonna have serious conversations.
What do you mean?
No, you can't keep a clean sheet. Calvin Bassey.
He did well in the really good AFCON, innit? He's AFCON.
That's AFCON, and when Nigeria needed him, where was he? He shit.
International star, like.
You lot are getting
very good
sourced.
defender.
Do you know how much you lot are getting sourced? You know you lot are not. Who you lot got next?
Man.
Do you still think Spurs have a say in the title race in terms of the, like, because you was gassing it about we play Liverpool, you lot play Liverpool, City, and us.
He was gassing it.
You were saying that, oh, we're gonna ruin your day in that.
We're gonna beat you, lot.
You're not gonna beat us, bro.
City's a formality, and then it's like
Raw.
And then it's just Liverpool. Like that's what I said. We get a draw against Liverpool.
Raw. At Anfield, raw.
Yeah. Oh.
So what? 7 points from them 3 games.
Yeah.
And you got Newcastle on my birthday as well, April 13th.
I don't know. Newcastle's a bit big to trust, but still.
Right, the fans want to know when you're getting married. Get married, like, fall in love with that. Lover boy and that.
So you, man.
I'm not no lover boy. Don't try to do that. I'm not a lover boy. I'm not a lover boy. You know what we do out here. Yeah. All right, when you active?
I don't know, man.
All right, in fact, hey. We're gonna talk. Gym later. Pause. Yeah. So yeah, Spurs fans, you lot can see what I deal with. They're actually deluded. They're actually very, very deluded. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit, mate. Spurs fans thought they could catch Arsenal. Catch us at what? Never, ever, ever. Better yet, I'll accept whether these teams do well or not, Arsenal do well or not. I'll accept, as much as it's annoying, I'll accept anything Liverpool have to say because I've seen them do crazy things in football. Newcastle could be in here. Almiron. Isaac. He's doing too much. He's earned the corner, but ain't no one trying to see that. You need to score, bro. I'll accept it from Liverpool fans. I've seen them. If football ends tomorrow, these following teams that I'm talking about, I've seen them do things. Liverpool have done things. City have done things. United have done things. Chelsea have done things. Spurs? I have seen Leicester win the Premier League in my 28 years before Spurs. And you think they can say serious things? Come on, man. Doesn't make sense. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'll be cheering for Tottenham against City and Liverpool. No matter how peak it gets, no matter what Arsenal need to achieve, I'm never doing that. It could have been 5-4, but the goal's offside. They should be losing it. I mean, there's goals everywhere, but here, to be fair, I'm acting because it's been 2 dodgy goals, but we've been treated to 2 goals here, people. There's under half an hour left, just under half an hour left. Shout out to the Newcastle fans who are still turning up and making noise because right now it's peak. Absolutely peak. Let's call another Spurs fan. Phil Foden. Oh, Haaland can't even be bothered for this game. He didn't even make the run. Look, they're not answering. Spurs fans love to get Timo missed a sitter. An open goal. How can you be surprised at that? Man's comparing Saka to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And I thought I was deluded and I thought your username was Know Your Place. Come on, bro. Please. No. Listen, I want to settle down, man. I want to give my heart to one princess. I want to settle down, man. Like this. Just what a princess who loves me for me, innit? 1 second, guys. Yeah. Man City to Newcastle, Neil folks. Big up you lot, man. You lot making my Saturday. Timo Werner missing the own goals is scary. Newcastle's going to replace Arsenal. They said, never forget, when Leicester and Spurs, they were saying, definitely not Leicester fans, but they were saying Leicester and Spurs have eclipsed us. Crazy. Erling Haaland, the day I'll be, do you know one thing? Did you know what the most amazing thing Haaland could do? If you show me some step overs, I'll be like, wow. Listen, big up Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, but he's not clear about Bukayo Saka, man. Ox was shit. Like, what are you talking about? Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for us was shit. He was my guy, but he was shit. We didn't know if he was a centre mid or a winger, then you're doing up fullback. He was shit, man. The fuck? Pardon the French, Portsmouth can talk before Spurs. Amen. So many teams. I'd hate to be a Spurs fan. Do you know? I thank God every day because do you know what the most funny thing is? I could be right outside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium if I actually jog 2 minutes. Like crazy. Power shift. Remember the power shift? Okay. Even when we were crap, what have they got to show for it? Like, I'm 28. For a large moment of my life, I didn't know what Spurs finishing above us was. And if we do the maths, not that I want to be compared to Spurs or any of that, because there's nothing that I'd rather be talking about with City and Liverpool in this present day, historically United and them kind of clubs. But it's only in the last few years they finished above us for a couple seasons. And cool, you got to Champions League final, so did we. Pardon me. To be fair, at the time of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain signing for Liverpool, it was a sideward step. Like Arsenal, Liverpool, pardon me, we're same level. But then, yeah, DG Pep got something for Vinicius and Judy's going to have to. They're going to have to. That you need to. Saying that, though, sometimes I do think back when we're enjoying under Mikel Arteta and think, rah, you know, we came back to back 8th, innit? Like my football club finishing 8th. That's actually crazy. I know I'm sounding basically like a Tory football fan, but 8th is crazy. Do you know how much twists and turns there are across a season for you to finish 8th? Yeah, they had Conte and Jose and won nothing. Really? Kyle Walker, Bernardo Silva. Can't lie, Pep. Let's see some academy players we've never seen before. And back-to-back 8, Spurs had their best error in the Prem. The only time I've actually looked at Spurs, banter aside, and thought, rah, obviously they got good players, but the only time I've looked at Spurs and thought, rah, like something special could happen here, when they had Kyle Walker, who was their left back, Danny Rose, and the 2 Belgium lads centre backs, Alderweireld and Vertonghen. That's the only time I looked at them and thought, yeah, you know what, they're developing something here. If you haven't smashed the like button, make sure you're smashing it, people. You're violating 74 likes. Center days. Hey, calm down, man. Saka's still begging. Anton Robertson is a pure hooper. He needs Champions League football. He can't defend, man. Josh Murphy. Almiron. Newcastle, come on, man. Because if you score, I actually want to be right about my 3-1 prediction. Gamares, ooh, you're offside, mate. Why would you touch the ball and not leave it for Murphy? You've interfered. Lewis Miley, come on, man. These guys are meaty, man. Danny Rose was a decent. Danny Rose is a real guy because I used to work at Spurs when he was playing there. I asked for a picture. He did not act up. Big up Danny Rose. Danny Rose, Bale, shout out them. And then times there, I can't talk on all the things I used to do, but if you actually used to go to Spurs and be not just a season ticket holder, but working, like have a hospitality thing, I was doing you dirty. Everyone was doing you dirty. Respectfully, how much food dropped on the floor and you were still yamming that? You said that. Alleged. The tempo's gone from the game to the point where Ortega is trying to make mistakes on purpose. Bentley was better than Saka. Hey, you do that, man. That's great. I'll let you listen. I believe you, man. Shout out Saka, though. I believe you, bro. Bale, a cool guy. Bale's a proper cool guy. Bale's ridiculous. Like to the point where he comes across as bare shy. Like you wouldn't think at the time as well. Like when I met him, when I'm asking for the picture, I'm like, "Rah, you sure you know you're Gareth Bale, innit? Like Gareth Bale, bro. So humble. Like he's not even speaking. Like he's bare soft spot. Well, he was soft spot. He's not speaking with chest. It's like you're Gareth Bale, mate. But I lost my Modric pictures as well. That's the biggest L ever taken. Luka Modric. Crazy. Kyle Walker. DG, remember Europa League under Arteta, Olympiacos and Villarreal? No, not swear. We played that. I didn't know, man. Fulham can't be beating Spurs 4-0. Probably be 73 minutes on the clock. I shouldn't be yawning up the place. They can't be winning 4-0, man. No way is it 4. It still says 3 on Google. I'd love to see 4, but 4? I don't believe it. There's no way. To the point where I have to go on Twitter and see Spurs' account. I can't wait till match of the day today, boy. Good game, mate. Spurs' account ain't even updated it to the point where I'm going to have to go on Fulham's Twitter account. Why Fulham? Why is Spurs getting ripped like that? Bernardo Silva. Football's weird, man. Next time I'm going to do a vote because on paper, this might have been the game where we see all those goals. In reality, we've seen 2 goals for our problems here. It doesn't say 4 on Fulham's Twitter account. Bell for the culture after elbowing that racist during the international break. Bring him up. I won't allow Robertson slander my American baller. You lot moving like Jess. She knows Arsenal when I like said that. Robertson, I'm not Robertson. Matt Turner is not a good player. Like Matt Turner is a shit keeper, bro. We don't have to rate him anymore. He doesn't play for my football club. He's shit. Proper dead. I wish him all the best. I want him to do well, but he's shit. It's still free. Yeah, man. Stop the fake score thing, man. That's why he failed in Spain. He was a long player. To be fair, you say Bale failed in Spain. And obviously, I don't know why it didn't work out at Real Madrid, but how many players can say they've moved to Real Madrid and scored a significant goal in a Champions League run / Champions League final? He was treated a bit harshly. Seriously. He was getting his payday for a while. Bale was a player, man. Weren't the most attractive on the eye, but yeah. Tell him again, man. Not stop the fake score thing. Keep a lid on the fake scores, please, everyone, even though it's at the expense of Spuds. DGC, Nori at Wolves, I'm moved. He would fit anyone in attacking fullback. I think defensively, there's many improvements he can make. I don't think Bale failed at Real Madrid. Obviously, it kind of ended sad, but you joined Real Madrid and I would argue any player that joins Real Madrid, it's about surviving because Real Madrid don't sell. You don't leave Real Madrid. It leaves you, apart from Cristiano Ronaldo. And he scored in the champs. I can't remember if it was in the league or like the Copa del Rey or something. Wasn't it Mark Bartra where the iconic Bale thing is where Bale's running off the pitch? Like Bale did all right. It's crazy. I just think in hindsight, Bale's not built for Real Madrid in a sense of on ability. Yeah, and you did well. But you're too nice. You're a nice guy. Bale's a humble brother. Like I think Bale is genuinely uncomfortable being the great guy he is. Bale's that guy that is just, he's lit, but he doesn't want to shine more than his friends and stuff. Like, you got to remember, man's come from Cardiff, bro, respectfully. Like, you come from humble beginnings in Wales, and then you're at Real Madrid, where it's like going to Hollywood. Here at DG Nation, we only speak on business, nothing fake, only the real mods. Anyone doing fake stuff, please get rid. There you have it. The Copa del Rey final. Bale was a good player. I don't think injuries helped him. And I do think, obviously, towards the end of Bale's career, he just thought, Real Madrid are trying to rub me out. I'm just going to get paid. Man went back to Spurs for no reason. And it's sad for Bartra. I don't know. To be honest, when Bale's running faster than him, his problem is he's trying to catch up with Bale. I mean, he's trying to outpace Bale. Foul Bale. And you don't go out like this. Bale, top 3 British players of all time. Easily. Yeah. Easily. My top 3 British players ever. Let's do top 5 because it's techie. I think Bale's there. If we're doing the British thing, Bale's there. Hot take, Foden's there already. Beckham's there. I'm not going to do Arsenal, but what did I say? I said Bale, Beckham, Rooney. Bale, Beckham, Rooney. 100% Rooney's there. 5, 2 more. And I'm not saying Arsenal players, so that rules out at a time Sol Campbell, Tony Adams, Ashley Cole, all that stuff. It's not going to make any sense. This isn't going to make any sense to you lot. No. Big up Joe Cole, though, but no. Paul Scholes. 100% Paul Scholes. Michael Carrick. Gerrard. I'm saying Bennett. I liked Lampard. I can't lie. He played for them, man, but I liked Lampard. Giggs. Scumbag, though. I can't salute Giggs' thing. He's a scumbag. Shearer. Oh, see, Alan Shearer. 100%. Bad boy. Bernardo be lit. Owen, injury shagged him, but Owen a baller. Owen's such a good finisher. Broke my heart. What final is it? Can't even remember. Like I said, I'm 28 and I'm not that old, but like you're asking me to go back to my childhood. I'm sure there was I don't remember if it was FA Cup or something else. Arsenal definitely played Liverpool at Wembley or something like that. And Michael Owen, you definitely made me cry as a little kid. You definitely did something that made me cry. Was it at Wembley? It might have even been when a couple of these games were actually being played in Wales, like Cardiff or something. You definitely made me cry in primary school. You definitely made me cry, Michael Owen, sorry. Kane's got a shout. Kane's up there. But am I having Kane over Paul Scholes? No. Beckham? No. Bale, no. Over no Arsenal player, no. Gerrard, I loved him. But yeah, Kane's got a debate. Obviously, recency bias and a lack of trophies. Rooney, I know Rooney's there. Rooney's 100% there. Michael Carrick is probably the most underappreciated English centre midfielder there's ever been. Rio, 100%. Paul Scholes, do you know why? Paul Scholes, it's weird because people rate Paul Scholes, but it's like he more gets love from like when them former players talk about him. And I think Paul Scholes doesn't get the love he gets because Man United fans, they gas their players too much. And the ones that need to be gassed don't get that part of me. John Terry, scumbag. But listen, I used to like John Terry and then he was racist. So he suck his mum. Giggs, I'm being biased, but I can't respect Ryan Giggs as a person. So I can't say that. And you wouldn't have been in there anyways, longevity merchant, even though you was lit. But you're just a shit person, bro. I'm not saluting John Terry. Sakro Gnabry. Because, not that, but he's always having BBLs and that. It's true, I rated Bale when he was at Southampton, but had no idea he would turn into a monster like that. Bale was rubbed for a sec. Let's be honest. Bale was shit for a sec. And then life changed. I remember he was shit when he scored a great free kick in the North London derby against Arsenal. And the same game, Adebayo scored a madness. You're not a mod. Diallo, comment again so I can make you a mod. In fact, forget about it. There you are. Add standard mod. There you go. You're always here, so you should be a mod. Is there any other of you guys that are always here? But not necessarily mods. 9 minutes on the clock. Do you know what? I hear that from Haaland because Botman, Saad, these lot have been kicking lumps out of him. He's had enough. He's left someone on the other. This game ain't been the best, but it's all right. Does Haaland count as English technically? I mean, technically, because he's born in Yorkshire. Shearer, not Shearer. Carragher, a scumbag. Where's that Shearer comment gone? He was born in Leeds. England should have robbed him. Said, forget playing for Norway. Listen, you can do something for us. Big up expressions. He's punching walls. That's crazy. Please, Fulham get a fourth. Please, Fulham get a fourth. Spurs deserve all of this, man. Horrible team. Horrible people. Deserve everything they get. And long may it continue. Kyle Walker, that's our ball, Guardiola, I mean, he's at full stretch, but yeah. At this point, if I was a Spurs fan, I'll just start laughing. Like, Fulham away is not easy for North London clubs. I need them to get a fourth. Who is this? Someone's coming on for Newcastle. I'm not going to lie to you. Look, I do not know who this is. I need to wait for the name tag. Botman's coming off. Rodrigo Muniz has scored 7 goals in 7 games since joining in February. Boy. Spurs are getting sauce, mate. Wait. Do you smell that, people? I smell an agenda. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you the statistics. You can't argue with facts. Tottenham, in brackets, 42, have now conceded the most goals among the current top 6 in the Premier League. Oh, but Van de Ven is so good and Romero is so amazing. And then Doggy, this. And Doggy getting doggied. Why? Immediate. Getting savage. You see these goals. Swear down Spurs are conceding these sort of goals from set. Oh, swear down Spurs are defending like this. You're a sick man if you're enjoying Spurs losing 3-0. Dang. But James Maddison does a bullseye celebration. Romero's a walking hazard. Is Spurs dead food? Bro, it's clearly dead. It's clearly dead. They're losing 3-0, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, surely Vieira can't be here next year. He goes under the radar. Not going to lie. He needs to start standing up to be counted or If you ain't it's either be useful or be useless. And people forget with Alan Shearer, he's a great player, but Shearer was on that Diego Costa stuff, like he's on pulling shirts and elbows and all of these sort of things. I remember when I replied to one of Shearer's tweets on Twitter, and he's like, "Oh, I know I thought all Arsenal fans were stupid," or something. He said something like that. Shout out Shearer, man. Yeah, Van der Veen's got problems with his hamstrings. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's lit. I think Van der Veen's a good player. I doubt Fulham get 4 at 80th minute. They switched off and see the game out. All right, we'll just have to be content with 3. That's cool. That's cool. Where this game's concerned, we've got 5 minutes, and it's horrible, folks. I'll be real. Like, you lot have carried this stream. You lot in the comments, because City have done their job. I don't know. Is this Newcastle United? They can't be playing today. While Ange is in charge of Spurs, they will ship a lot of goals. His style of play leaves teams open. They have it. Hella open, bro. Hella open. But I'm not going to cap. I think Postecoglou is a good manager. They just need more strength and depth. And I think Spurs fans are getting big for their boots. Absolutely sourced. And it couldn't have happened to a better team. Couldn't have happened to a better team. Right, I'm not going to say his name, but one of my brethren is a Spurs fan. He had his birthday yesterday, and this is what Spurs are doing today. Couldn't have happened to a better guy, man. Substitution for Manchester City pending. Julian Alvarez coming on for no reason. Spurs have a brutal schedule down the stretch. United might catch them. Rather United do it than them. If Arsenal is serious, Vieira got to go. This is second season. It's over. Harsh, man. Give man time. The only problem with Vieira is you need to get fit, stay fit, play out of your skin. But at this moment in time, like, you don't look a better use than Jorginho in the middle of the park. You're not going to take Odegaard's spot. He has played on the right-hand side, but he's not a right winger, nor do you have any opportunity against Saka. Boy, Rodri tries to find Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, that's not a free kick, bro. Longstaff. Can't believe I'm seeing Longstaff in a game like this. Newcastle. What's going on? United will catch them for 5th. I don't know if my friend was running banter or if he's being serious. Does 5th place actually get you Champions League football? Shearer, Costa, Suarez. You wouldn't want to play against any of them because they're going to, like, pull your ears and do the most. Captain Son is off. It's over them. He might need to go on loan. Wait. I haven't got Son in my FPL, have I? That's the only FPL. That's the only FA Cup game today, isn't it, people? I'm sure Burnley and Brentford. I mean, the only Premier League game. I'm sure there's only 2 Prem games today. I think Champions League is expanding next year. Not this season, based on European. By God's grace, long may it continue. Let me sign into FPL. Where am I? What? Only got 2 points. I know there's only 1 game, but damn, like, I'm 250. I'm 215th in our league with everyone. Burnley won. Yeah, so there's only been 2 Prem games today, innit? Burnley, Brentford, and obviously Spurs are getting demolished at this moment in time, allegedly, because I can't talk on it because I haven't seen it against Fulham. No, tell a lie. Burnley won 2-1 against Brentford, if you don't know. Luton and Nottingham Forest both fighting for their lives. It was 1-1. And yeah, Spurs are currently losing 3-0. Well, to be fair, a lot of these players would struggle with VAR. But I think Shearer would. I personally believe if you was a baller back then, you'd be a baller now. And if you're a baller now, you can ball then. The dynamics might change, but still, Shearer will score enough goals. Alan Shearer will score bare goals. Phil Foden. Can he get on the score sheet? Doing too much. Foden doing too much. Doing too much. Loses it. Are you going to create a league for your subscribers? We already got one. That's what I was talking about. We already got one. Come on. DG Nation, you know we do this FPL stuff. Just wish I could win it or just be in the top 5, but I'll take being 215th. Well, it looks like my 3-1 prediction is not going to happen. Can't believe some Spurs fans were saying Basuma over Declan Rice. But DG, you can't describe Alan Shearer as a baller. He was more blood and thunder with brazy finishing. Are you not forgetting Alan Shearer couldn't take free kicks? And to be fair, what? I'm not saying Haaland's not better than Alan Shearer, but if Haaland can score bare goals, Alan Shearer will do all right in today's day and age. 215th. Yeah, it's FPL. I'm not FPL done. You can't hurt me, Tom, because that's all my friends say. That's all my ex used to say. Oh my God, you know football and you're behind all of us. I've been here. Alan Shearer be a bad boy today in today's day and age. Carl Walker. 3 minutes of added on time. We're into the 90th minute. If you haven't subscribed or smashed the like button, make sure you're doing such. 5th gets you champs. As an Arsenal fan, it's amazing that ain't something I got to worry about. You just got to worry about 1st to 3rd. Because things can change very quickly. Bernardo Silva, for the first time, misplaces a pass. Yeah, Gabriel back in it. Do you know what? I wish there weren't VAR because there's so much stuff that's being missed with VAR, like the argy-bargy and whatnot. And VAR ain't even used in the right way. But it's where it's big up Fulham, man. Someone said, I don't think Ten Hag has lost this badly, but big Ange. What are you talking about? He held 7 at Anfield. And I'm not defending Spurs, but Spurs versus United. Sorry, Spurs or United deserve to be nowhere near the champs. Both have been inconsistent in the league, although United are worse. I'd rather United get it, though, man. I want that. Naturally, I'm an Arsenal fan. A minute and a half left. Newcastle have never been in it. The second half has been a bit more even, but at the same time, because of the fact that, in my opinion, Man City aren't doing too much. They're just playing out the game. Foden, Kovacic. Literally a minute left, folks. Foden, Kovacic, Rodri, Kovacic, Rodri, Kovacic. Foden. Ooh, late one on Foden there. Training session. Henry would destroy this league, man. Shearer would destroy this league. Any decent player back then would do a madness. And to be honest, they'd all be adored because if Shearer was about, how many household name strikers are there that are going to guarantee X amount of goals? Shearer's getting sold for about 100 or 200 or whatever mad fee it is. Today, I've seen a big chink in Ndoggy's armor. His position is really poor, but 1v1, he's comfy. Goes to sleep off the ball. Oscar Bob, they're going to sell you. See, you're not going to make it out the hood, that's it, man. You're getting sold. Walker, Bob, Bernardo. 10 seconds left. It's never been in doubt in City, innit? I mean, this is one of, if this was a movie, the trailer to Manchester City Newcastle would be a lot better than the actual game. Newcastle United have not been in it from day one, folks, from minute one. So it is what it is. It's ended 2-0. Man City's treble hopes are still alive. On that note, why waste you lot's time? I'm going to get out of here. See a great goal from me. Peace.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Still in the court. Because you always use that active red light defending. I think it's like